Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? Howdy, kids? I'm Q, the Costa Rican coach of the Chicago Dragapults. And yes, sir, we're back with another Pokemon Draft League battle. This time, we're here for our very first Teal Mask, post-Teal Mask DLC, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon Draft League Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? We're here in the GBU. Big shout out to the homie John Jr. for I think for starting this league, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We're going against the homie Odds, coach of the Charleta Slitherwings. Link to his channel in the description down below. Go check him out, as well as all the other coaches that are in the GBU. Bunch of cool dudes in this league. With that being said, let's just get right into it, man. Let's just look at the matchup, put it on screen right now. Boom. Once again, another huge shout out to the homie John Jr. for making this graphic. I did make it a little ugly by adding in the speed tiers. It was just a versus symbol there, and I was like, I feel like y'all might want to see the speed tiers when I'm talking about the breakdown of the team and whatnot. But regardless, they have a really fucking good team, bro. I believe they picked right before me. If you watched our draft analysis, you would know that Urshifu Single Strike got picked right before I picked Spectrier. Which is a really good dark type. And not only is, it a really good dark type, they have another really good dark type on the team. So are we bringing Spectrier? You probably already saw it in the intro, so yeah, we are, but we'll talk about it a little bit. But yeah, anyways, Urshifu Single, kind of insane. In most leagues, it's banned. So, it's allowed in this league, which, hey, I didn't agree with, but it's not my decision to make. We got Galarian Slowking, which is also just a really good pivot. You know what I'm saying? Urshifu Single Strike, weak to fairies. Galarian Slowking, one of the best fairy pivots in the game. They got Thunderous Flareon, really good, strong, offensive electric type. Hisuian Zoroark, Gudra, Hisuian Gudra, Grimmy Grim, which is the other dark type. Young Shaman, Talonflame, Big Quag, Big Colossal, and Young Ice Cube. So yeah, I mean, that is the team that they, the potential team they could be bringing today. I definitely foresee the top 3, if not the top 5. I honestly could see just the top 6. I could 100% see Urshi, Slowking, Thundy, Zoroark, Gudra, and Grim. The bottom 5 are kind of lackluster. I really don't think they're going to value Colossal or Quagsire here, despite what some people might have told me. I don't think they're going to be bringing those mons. So with that being said, we have a very, very funny kind of dirtbaggy strategy we're trying today. Not really dirtbaggy, but it's a little silly. Let's just we have a good team too, guys. You saw, if you didn't see the draft now, let's go fucking check it out. I'm not going over my team. Let's get that off the screen. Get it off. All right. Let's look at the team we are bringing. Look at my 6. Look at my 6. Look back at the matchup. Look at my 6. All right. We're bringing a dirtbag. We're bringing double Sash to this game because, like I said, I'm pretty confident they're not bringing either of the Hazard Mons, bro. Quag, in my opinion, Quag? Yeah, Quag. I was gonna say Quack. But that's the other one. Quag, in my opinion, has a terrible matchup. Same with Colossal. Now, if they value just having an electric immunity outside of offensive Thunderous, which is the better electric immunity, then maybe they bring Quagsire. But it gets 2 KO'd by Hurricane. So it's is that really going to be your Zapdos switching? No. It's most likely going to be Thundy or even Hisuian Gudra. It walls my dual stab. So why the fuck not? And Colossal, while my team is pretty weak to the rock typing, Colossal just gets bopped by Volk, gets bopped by Mamo, gets bopped by Torterra. If I'm Bandit, gets bopped by Close Combat. So it's just not a good bring. So I'm very confident they're not going to bring any hazards, and if they do, it'll be T-Spike Slowking. But I don't think they do that either because I have a really good poison type that I'm definitely bringing today. But yeah, anyways, speaking of the poison type, we are Choice Scarf Sneasler to be able to switcheroo the Slowking. It's also really good to revenge potential Choice Scarfers that I could see, like Urshifu, Zoroark, even Thunderous if they're feeling frisky. So yeah, switcheroo to mainly catch the Slowking on switch-in, and then also, CC Dire Claw, just go crazy, and the Night Slash hits both of the CC/Dire Claw resistances. So that's kind of a perfect Pokemon in this matchup. Speaking of somewhat of a perfect Pokemon in this matchup, we got Colberberry Spectrier. Now, I was a little hesitant, not gonna lie. Before I asked the homies their opinion, I didn't have Spectrier on this matchup. I actually had Fortress instead, and I was like, you know what? Fortress looks hideous here. Let's not bring Fortress. It was mainly just going to be Rocky Helmet, bullshit. But I was like, I don't really want to bring that. Regardless, we're bringing Hex, Dark Pulse, Draining Kiss, Will-O-Wisp. Because all the Spectrier quote-unquote answers, like the Ghost Resist or the Ghost Immunity, get hit by Dark Pulse and Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss, Okos, Urshifu, unless they're Assault Vest and or Roselli Berry. And then Dark Pulse Okos the Zoroark that is the Ghost immunity. So there's that. Draining Kiss also does big damage to the Grimmsnarl, and I can pivot into Zapdos if I'm assuming they're going to go for T-Wave, or I could just do something else. Regardless, it goes crazy. We can Will-O-Wisp on the initial, like, or Shifu switch in, or whatever wants to switch in, and then Hex from there. Basically, the team is pretty much centered around attempting to inflict as much status as we can with Dire Claw Sneasler, X Static Zapdos, X Sludge Bomb Zoroark, X Steam Eruption Volcanion, to enable Hex Spectrier to potentially sweep in the end game, or just break the team down, like, mid-game type of thing. Speaking of which, we have Max Fizz Def Zapdos as our initial Urshifu switch in before all Volcanion Teras. We are Max Fizz Def, Bold Nature, so that we can scout to see if it's going to be Choice Band, if it's going to be Scarf, it's going to be Punching Glove. Choice Band, still 2 KOs, by the way, with Wicked Blow. But if it's Scarf or Punching Glove, it does not 2 KO thanks to my lefties. So that's what that's there for. We have Ancient Power, which I think is really funny for the Thundurus switch in because, like I said, I don't really think they're going to bring Quag as the Volt switch in. I do think they either go Goodra or Thundurus. Ancient Power hits the Thundurus, and then if it's Goodra, I just Volt switch into something else. We do have Focus Sash Zoroark as a little funny guy to be able to potentially Nasty Plot Encore Dark Pulse Sludge Bomb. Dark Pulse Sludge Bomb hits pretty much everything on the team for super effective or neutral damage. We have Encore there in case Shelter Goodra tries to get out of hand, as well as being able to potentially do some damage to the Grimmsnarl screens lead. We can Nasty Plot and then Encore them into one of their screens, and then just start clicking buttons from there. Up next, we have damn near Max Fizz Def, modest 140 special attack Volcanion with the Tera Fairy. I foresee this Volcanion carrying this game, mainly just because otherwise Urshifu kind of gets out of hand. Bandit Urshifu, like, literally just kills everything if I don't Tera with this Volcanion. But yeah, we have Tera Blast, Steam Eruption as our quote-unquote dual stab, and then Rest Talk for the longevity. There is a scenario where I can tank hits from... Oh, we got low battery. I can tank hits from pretty much everything and do huge damage to put them in range of Bandits... Not Bandit. Of Scarf, Sneasler, and or Spectrier. And the last but not least, we have somewhat of a dedicated suicide lead Mamoswine with Stealth Rocks, Earthquake, Ice Shard, and Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb is there to be able to hit the Thundurus on switch in. And then Rock Tomb and Ice Shard actually do the same amount of damage to Thundurus, so... I guess it's really irrelevant. Rock Tomb is there to just like lower speed on potentially Zoroark as like a Focus Sash Zoroark lead, or even like it was my other move to hit Talonflame as well in case they for some reason want to bring Talonflame. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. We also do, in case they want to bring Ice Cube as the Mamo switch in, we do have the Rock Tomb, which will lower its speed even after it breaks its Ice Face at -1 speed. Our Mamoswine spread will in fact outpace max speed Ice Cube. So yeah, then that is the team that we are going to be taking to fight the homie odds here in week 1 of the GBA of the GBU. My bad. The acronyms are too close. Okay, sue me. If you guys are new to the channel, click that subscribe button, like the video, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think the outcome of the battle is going to be, who's going to be our kill leader after week 1, as well as what the future of our draft league season is going to look like. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoy the battle. Alright, y'all, here we are with the battle. We do see an Ice Cube, which is actually very interesting. No Grimmsnarl, which is actually pretty huge, because not going to lie, I didn't have too much Grimmsnarl counterplay. We are, in fact, what did they also leave behind? No Grim, no Shaman, no Talonflame, no Quag, no Colossal. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't bring the Colossal. The Quag was a toss-up. But regardless, let's get it popping and see where the day takes us. We do have a picture of the team. I contemplated wanting to just lead off with Mamoswine to get up my rocks. And seeing as how they don't have hazard removal, that looks like a very, very good option. But, I don't know. You know what I mean? I kind of, maybe Zoroark also looks really nice, but I kind of think in Zapdos, kind of just very free against everything. If they lead off with their Zoroark, I just don't want to get taunted by with my Mamoswine. But I guess it's okay. I'll just still lead off with it. Fuck it. We'll just still lead off with the homie. Probably get our rocks up, depending on what we see. And we'll see where the day takes us. Good luck, have fun to the homie odds. Link to his channel in the description down below. Go check the homie out. If I do end up coughing throughout the battle, wheezing, my bad. I am still getting over a little bit of a sickness. And sometimes you just gotta cough. Regardless, we'll see. They do lead off with their Shifu. So this is actually really cool. I think they're just gonna U-turn. I don't think they, and they also could be Zoroark. So regardless, I'm just going to get up my rocks. This would be an insanely good chip on them, but I do think they're going to U-turn instead of just raw CC. So regardless, I will just get off my stealth rocks. They do just close combat. Okay. Big chip. Big chip. So they do see that we're sash. I'm going to keep my Mamoswine. So this actually would have been an insanely good trade. With like, just EQing it. Because that -1 defense, this would have, EQ and Ice Shroud would have 100% killed. But now I'm going to switch out into my Zapdos. They could definitely Wicked Blow, but if they're not banded, then that's fine. We never get 2 KO'd. So I'm cool with just swapping in the Zap, and then just going for like an Ancient Power. So let's see what they want to do. They might read that as well and just hard Stone Edge, which would be kind of crazy. But regardless, we are just going to get our guy in as they CC again. How much is this doing? That did a decent amount. 2 Zappingtons. 292. They didn't get parried, by the way. 292. So that did 24%, which means it's not banded. Or if it's banded, it's not Jolly Band either. So it might be pads. Pads makes a lot of sense. I think I'm just going to hard Ancient Power on the potential switch into Thundurus. They could definitely go into Slowking instead, but then I get a slow pivot, so that's fine. So I'm just going to hard Ancient Power, assuming they want to switch out, and see what happens here. If they do stay in, then I guess that's okay too. At -2, Spadef, Ancient Power isn't going to do that much, but I don't think they risk their Urshifu. Yeah, exactly. I figured they go into either Goodra, Slowking. Best case scenario, it's Thundurus, and we 2 KO it, which would be amazing. So that's what it looks like we're going to do here. They are Boots, okay, so not Specs. Was super worried about Specs. That actually doesn't 2 KO because I forgot I changed the spread. I wanted to be Max Fizdef so I could scout for the band on the homie better. Regardless, I'm going to Ancient Power again. Yeah, just going to Ancient Power again. Just makes sense. They do Thunderbolt. Glad I didn't Volt Switch. I was thinking about it. That does do a decent amount to us. But yeah, Ancient Power should do some damage here. Beautiful damage. That's in range of everything. We don't get the Omni Boost, which is just hacks, honestly. But now I am going to go for the Roost. Because that next Thunderbolt should not knock us out. Hopefully. And see where the day takes us. They might just Volt Switch here. Which I'd also be fine with. They do just Thunderbolt. Okay. Can we Roost up? We actually get High Rolled, I guess. I don't know what that was about. Alright, well that kind of sucks. But I can bring out something that's guaranteed faster than the Thundurus. Thundurus. Therian. Oh, you know what's crazy? I forgot to disguise my Zoroark as something. Hopefully it's disguised. I think it's disguised as Sneasler. Regardless, I think our Zoroark outpaces this for surezies. So we actually just go out into that instead. Yes. 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 We go out into that. They might even just like, you know what I'm saying? They might even just like not switch out, which is fine as well. I am going to go for a knockoff, and it's going to be kind of funny if they stay in. Oh, fuck, I'm not. I'm the special set. That's right. Well, that's actually perfect. That's fine. We are just going to go for a Dark Pulse. I forgot. I switched so many sets around. Because like we were supposed to do this battle like a while back, and then like we switched stuff around. So anyways, whatever. That doesn't matter. This Slowking's going to take 1,000,000. If it's not AV. If it's just like the Fizdef set, which I'm assuming it's going to be because of Sneasler. Boom. Big Dark Pulse is a big Dark Pulse. You love to see it. So that did a lot of damage. I'm actually going to go for the Big Nasty because I don't think they stay in. I'm going for a big Nasty plot. There's no way they stay in. This is the Sneasler check. I guess Zoroark, in theory, is also somewhat of a Sneasler check, but I'm clicking Nasty. I'm getting Big Nasty. Because then we will knock something else out. 100%. Which is amazing. So let's see. Let's see what they want to do. I'd be shocked if they stayed in, to be honest. But I'm also not really... I guess... Ooh. Actually. Wait, never mind. They're not going to side shock me. I'm fucking... I'm not a Sneasler. So never mind. They should know. They should know by now. But regardless, they do withdraw perfect. We get a very, very huge Nasty plot off. On the Urshifu, which cannot kill us. Do we kill them with a +2 Sludge Bomb? I want to say yes after rocks. Oh, also, we should actually have to pay attention. Do they take 12 or... That is an Urshifu. That is a real Urshifu. So if they're not Scarf, which they might be, which if that's the case and they didn't take, what's it called, Chip? That's very annoying. Regardless, big Sludge Bomb. Huge Sludge Bomb here. They are Scarf. Okay. They're Scarf. Alright. We learn something new every day. We do reveal to be double sash. So hopefully they just don't go out into, hopefully they don't go out into, Gudra. That'll be a little bit annoying. But they do reveal to be Scarf. So they didn't get parried by the Zapdos, which is very unfortunate. And Zapdos is actually gone, which is huge. I do still have my Tera Fairy Volcanion, which can definitely still do some crazy shenanigans. They do go out into Thundurus, so they just sack the Thundurus off. That's huge. That's huge. They might go back into Urshifu and do some shenanigans. I think as far as who I want to sack in that regard, it's probably Mamoswine over this. I feel like this still could actually do some things. So they do go back into the Urshifu. That is the real Urshifu. Once again, taking Hazard's Chip. So they probably just U-turn again. Man, I wish I kept Zapdos around. I don't know why the fuck. I should have went hard into it on the first Ancient Power, or like after I got the chip that I needed for Ice Shot. I should just went right into Mamoswine on the Thunder move. This just comes down to which Mon do I want to keep around. I guess Mamoswine does a little bit more for the team, so I am just gonna go into my guy and I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Very unfortunate. So, I mean, we popped both of our sashes very early on, but we kept the Mamo around, which is here to stay. Which is here to stay. So, depending on what they go out into, I can get a very free Volcanion. And I might just Tera immediately so that I actually have a switch in to Wicked Blow. As well as Close Combat. They could have P-Jab, but we know they're Scarf now. So, like, whenever they lock into a move, we'll know. That's super weird that Thundurus 2 KO'd. Maybe that was just like a low roll into a high roll. That's like the only thing it could have been. Because it's not like Metronome or anything crazy. Or like Magnet. Like it was Boots. Like for sure. So it's a little annoying. But I mean both Electric types are gone. My Dark type is gone. Their Dark type has been revealed to be something. Do you take Rock's Chip? Okay, that is a real Gudra. We get to go into Big Memories and just click EQ. They do reveal to be lefties. Alright. So yeah, we just get to go into Big Mamo and click EQ. And see what happens there. This is actually looking a little tough. Because I was kind of, no, I can Steam Eruption this still. I was going to say, I was kind of like, banking on the fact that like Static Paras would be a little bit better, for what's it calling. But it's all good. It's all good. We are going to just get off an EQ. Just my best play. If they want to go into Ice Q, that's fine. We will end up finding out if they're Boots or not. And if they're not Boots, that's really good chip. They do look like they're going into Ice Q. If I had to guess. Ice Q. Ice Q is really the Mamoswine switch. And kind of crazy when you think about it. All things considered. But this Mon doesn't get a move to hit. It gets Head Smash. Oh, fuck. It does get Head Smash. No shot it's Head Smash, bro. I'm just going to Rock Tomb on the up. Okay, lefties. They're not Boots, by the way. So I'm just going to Rock Tomb on the off chance that we, that they want to. They wouldn't Belly Drum here. They would just hit me. But then I can go into my horse, I think. So you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm going to get off a Rock Tomb in case they want to try and set up somehow. They do just flip turn. Okay. Definitely could have went Volcanion. Didn't know this Mon even got flip turn, to be honest with you. That's kind of crazy. But they will come back in at 50%. And unless they click Chilly Reception with Slowking, they're not getting their face back. Unless it comes back when you switch out. I don't think it comes back when you switch out. But they do go back out into Gudra. Okay. That's what they're doing. I think I'm going to use this opportunity to get my Volcanion Terra. I think I'm going to finally do it. And potentially burn this thing. Which is what we need to do. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to Tera in case they have EQ. And then if they do have EQ and I burn them, then that's going to be really good. You know what I mean? So, regardless, we're going to Tera and Steam Eruption and hopefully burn them. That's kind of my goal here. So, yeah, let's go for it. So then Hex will be doing a lot more. We're definitely not looking too good. Not going to lie. I don't know about this one. I don't know if we can... I mean, I think if we do end up winning this one, it's going to be on the back of this motherfucking Volcanion. Let's see. This is also their Terramon, which could be Water or Fairy, I believe. They do just stay in. Okay. And we get to fire off a beautiful Steam Eruption. Does it burn? It does not burn. They drop a Draco and reveal that they are in fact, or no, we reveal that we are in fact Tera ferried up. So that's kind of funny. What could I do here? I think I'm just going to fire off another Steam Eruption. Just, like I said, I'm kind of fishing for the burn here. I really want to burn this so that Hex could do more damage later on. So we'll see what they want to do here as we, as we bring in our Volcanion to click Steam Eruption. Because if they try to pivot into, like, Slow King, that'll be really good to get burned as well. And they're super low as well. So I honestly think, because they're not AV, that Steam Eruption would do a fuck ton of damage. So we'll see what happens here. I'm glad I just hard Dark Pulse and didn't Nasty Plot immediately. Because then it would have, like... I guess it would have also netted a KO. But at the same time, it would have been, like, a little annoying to try and navigate. They do withdraw, so we're getting a very strong Steam Eruption off on something. No one wants to take this. Slow King? There's no way you take this. This dies, for sure. This dies for sure. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh, that's so perfect for you. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. You get to switch out and... get all your fucking HP back. I'm so happy for you, dude. Wow, crazy. Please stay in. Please just stay in. Please just stay in. They're gonna switch. They stay in. Perfect. Okay, so we burn this. This is all fine then. We don't burn it. But it's weakened. It's weakened, and it's honestly, I think, even through Regenerator after rocks, it dies to a Night Slash. So actually, we're good. We're big chilling. So, let's see what they want to go into. I mean, Ice Cube comes in, I just Steam Eruption again. I might even just Terra Blast. Depending. Let's see. Volcanion, 2 Ice Cube. They actually go back into Goodra. Ice Cube. I would, in fact, just Terra Blast if the guy comes back in. So this time around, I'm actually just going to go for a Terra Blast. Because it does a little more damage than Steam Eruption to this Goodra. It is neutral versus being resisted. So I'm going to go for the Terra Blast and hope that we can do some damage to this guy. This is Lefty, so it's not AV, but it is probably still Spadef invested as hell. But regardless, I'm just going to get off a Terra Blast. I guess, I didn't even think about it. It could have, if it has Heavy Slam, we're Fizz Def, so I'm pretty confident we'd be able to tank that. But if it has Flash Cannon, that'll be a little bit annoying, actually. It actually 2 KOs. So they just Shadow Ball. This is actually Zork, which is huge. That did a lot of damage. Okay, so I don't have a Zork switch in, by the way. Does this just die? Oh, let's go. It actually just dies. Perfect. That's amazing. Okay, so we could actually Rest Talk in front of something else. In front of... the Slow King could also have Sludge Bomb. But it didn't go for it. It went for Chilly Reception. So maybe it doesn't have Sludge Bomb. But I mean, like, all we've seen is it switch in, take a million from Dark Pulse, and then switch out and click Chilly Reception. That's all we've seen so far. But regardless, it depends on what comes in here, man. If the Urshi comes in, I just rest, like, for sure. I'd have to calc P-Jab. I'd calc P-Jab, I think, if Urshi comes in. But if anything else comes in, I might just fucking just attack. We are in range of the Goodra, unfortunately, but I think I have to just start clicking buttons with Volcanion and hope that Scarf Sneasel can endgame. Do we actually live? Wait a minute. Because of my Cobra Berry, does Spectrier actually live a hit from this Urshifu? If it's Scarf. Choice Scarf. We actually do have a chance. If it's Jolly, 100% we live. If it's Adamant, we don't. Let's see. What if it's P-Jab for me? Poison Jab. Doesn't kill my Volcanion. I'm actually... I would really like to rest in front of this, but I also think Terra Blast is just my best play right now. Or Steam Eruption. I'm going to Steam Erupt. They do just U-turn. Okay. Well, wish I would have rested, honestly, but it's fine. It's fine. We're actually making it a little bit closer. Hopefully, give me another Pokemon. Give me Ice Cube. Don't go Goodra. Ice Cube. Perfect. 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 This dies. This literally dies. We ignore the Ice Face because we're special attacking. Please, please, Volcanion, just land. Volcanion, please. Just land your attack. Volcanion, you already missed one. Beautiful. You're so good to me, Volcanion. This dies. Let's go. Ice Cube out of the way. Perfect. So, who is it left? Goodra, Slow King G, Urshi. We're still not in range of P-Jab, right? 144. Adamant P-Jab, we are not in range of. So that's amazing. That's amazing. Let's see what they want to do. They do go on to Urshi. Okay. I think this time around, I am just going to... I want to Steam Eruption again on the Slow King. I think what I'm going to end up doing... I think I'm going to rest. Yeah, I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest. If they just P-Jab me, they U-turn. Okay, perfect. This is fine. This is fine. We get really good turns here. We get to rest up, which is amazing. They're taking constant chip from rocks with their Shifu, which it's adding up. It's adding up a little bit. They do go into Slow King, which is a little unfortunate. I would have liked to have Steam Erupted that, because then Sneasler literally just won. Nothing crazy's going on here, right? Okay. I was like, why am I not healing? Like, for a second, I was like, Electric Terrain's not up. What's happening? So... They could definitely Sludge Bomb here. I don't want to get any chip on my Spectrier, because I need to be at full HP if it's Adamant Scarfed in order to guarantee live the Wicked Blow. So I'm just gonna Sleep Talk here. Come on. Steam Eruption, baby. Steam Eruption, baby. Steam Eruption, baby. Steam Eruption, baby. Fuck. God damn it. They're gonna Chilly Reception and get all their HP back. They Side Shock. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm Fizz Def as hell. Hell yeah. I'm Fizz Def as fuck, bro. I think I'm not max, but I'm damn near. 116 defense. Modest nature. 140 is attack. Yada, yada, yada. I'm gonna Sleep Talk again. If I get Steam Eruption, I literally just kill this. So this would be amazing. This would be absolutely amazing. I would love to knock this guy out. Please. Please, game. Please, game. I think if they end up going Goodra after this, I might have to switch out because this is the guarantee win if it's just this versus Urshifu, you know what I mean? Whereas the other guys versus Urshifu, I don't know. I guess actually I resisted with Sneasler, so I guess I should be okay. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they just stay in again and give me a Steam Eruption. Best case scenario, I guess they go into Goodra and get burned by Steam Eruption. I mean, no, I take that back. Best case... Oh, is this their Terramon? This isn't their Terramon. This is not their Terramon. Hello? This is... Did I miss something? This is literally not their Terramon. Oh god, Sludge Bomb's gonna fuck me up if I don't Steam Erupt here. This is literally not their Terramon. Terra Blast. Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, this is literally not their Terramon. So I don't know what they're doing here, to be honest. They Flamethrower. Okay. Yeah, this is really weird. This is not their Terramon. So I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna Steam Erupt, I guess. I wake up this turn because rest is only 2 turns. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. This isn't their Terramon. Can I land, please? Beautiful. Yeah, I don't... Okay, I mean, I guess they can't Terra the Goodra anymore. Is it? Maybe I'm tweaking? Oh, he just DM'd me. I didn't mean to click that, sorry. It's all good. I mean, that hurt him more than it hurt me, I guess. Because now I don't have to make it... And there's no 50-50s. I just CC with Sneasler. So yeah, that was weird, I guess. I don't know what that was about. But they go into Urshifu. I'm just gonna Terra Blast. This Volcanion is fucking carrying the goddamn team, bro. Holy shit. They probably just U-turn again, which is cool. I'm just gonna Terra Blast. They do U-turn again. So yeah, so that's not his Terramon. So like, yeah, whatever. I mean, what it's fine. It's all good. It's literally all good. Now we just gotta calc to see how much Sneasler's close combat is gonna do to Fizz Def Goodra, because I assume it is in fact Fizz Def. We do a fuck ton to Fizz Def. If it's max Fizz Def, we don't like Oko. You know what I mean? But we do a fuck ton. So as soon as I get my guy in, we kind of just see what happens. I could try to get my guy in now. Because, a Flash Cannon would suck from this Mon. But I honestly don't care. Because my Sneasler always Okos the Urshi. So I'm honestly just going to get chip on this. If they flash cannon me, I literally just win with Sneasler. So I'm so fine with this. I'm literally so fine with this. I'm just going to start spamming. I'm just going to keep spamming T-Blast. Terra Blast. Why do I call it T-Blast? The fuck's wrong with me? But yeah, I don't, like, it's fine. It's fine if they, I guess, what's the word? I guess fat-fingered or whatever. Misclicked. Yeah, misclicked, I guess. Misclicked the Tera. It's all good. They revealed to be rest as well. That's actually interesting. So what did they click earlier? They clicked Draco earlier. So if they're rest talk, Draco, they gotta be flash cannon, right? I mean, that's fine. I literally just need a little bit of chip on this for Sneasler. So, like, I'm just gonna keep clicking Terra Blast. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep clicking Terra Blast. Because I'm gaining HP back. Their Draco can't touch me. They gotta roll the flash cannon on the sleep talk turn if they want to prosper. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it. We kind of just sit here for a while. We're actually just gonna sit here for a little bit. They do reveal the sleep talk. Let's see what happens. They reveal Muddy Water. And they heal me. Okay, so this Volcanion just actually wins. The Volcanion just actually wins. So that's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, because the rest talk Muddy Water Draco. Yeah, we lit. Wow. This Volcanion just walls. Okay. That's amazing. Let's keep going, I guess. Oh, man, that's so funny. So, yeah, we're just going to get our chip as they do something here. They do click Sleep Talk again. I mean, they can't touch me. I don't know what... Yeah, I mean, they literally can't touch me. So, like, I'm just going to keep clicking Terra Blast. I guess they could, in theory, PP stall me. But, I mean, at a certain point, I will just win. So, I'm just going to do this. I guess I could pivot into my Spectrier on the next turn. I might. But I kind of want to do it on a turn where I know I'm not going to die. Big chip. As they wake up and rest. And drop a Draco. Okay. Maybe they're just going to let us kill and win. They could, in theory, rest infinitely. But, like, I could also rest. But I guess I'd have to be damaged in order to rest. So, actually, I couldn't. They actually could PP stall me. But if they rest here, I attack them twice. And then on the turn, they're supposed to wake up and then... potentially rest again. I think I switch into Spectrier. So I'm just going to Terra Blast. I got to find out if we die to a Draco with Spec. We definitely don't. Okay. So we're actually good. We're actually good to totally just... So they are just going to do what I was just saying. So that's cool. I mean... I would say, depending on what this mon's Terra type was, I guess I still do the same damage with Terra Blast regardless. And then if it's... If it was Fairy instead of Water, then Steam Eruption did more. You know what I mean? So, I guess it's fine. Like I said, like, them terrestrializing Slowking on accident was literally better for me. So, it looks like it was just the Volcanion's day. Holy shit, bro. This is why you use Terra Fairy Volcanion. Like, goddamn. I thought it was going to be really good to, like, wall the Urshi. I did not think it was going to beat its counters. So, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of insane. Like, holy shit. How many kills did this guy get? Did Volcanion kill the whole team? Stone Edge. Crit! That wasn't a crit. It didn't matter. So they did bring the Stone Edge for the Zapdos, by the way. So that's kind of crazy. So instead of covering the Volcanion Terra Fairy, they covered the Zapdos instead. So yeah, man, that is... Goddamn. The crit to end the game. Let them know, Volcanion. Let them know. You are the Terra Captain for a reason. I was contemplating between this or Vikavolt during the grace period. And I was like, you know what? Volcanion. I've only ever picked up Volcanion in the middle of a season. Never got to, like, draft it fully. So this is dope. It's first game. It just popped the fuck off. You'll love to see it. Big shout outs to the homie Odds. Sorry about the misclick. I mean, honestly, it's like, there's nothing for me to be sorry about, right? It's on them. It wasn't on me. But, like, I wasn't going to be all like, oh, why instantly win because you misclick. It's fine. Like, we dealt with it in stride. It honestly helped us, in theory. So it is what it is. With that being said, we're going to get out of here. Make sure you go check him out. Links to his channel in the description down below, as well as all the other coaches that are here in the GBU. But with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.